Okay, hello. I'm going to try to make this quick but efficient since it is a 3 minute. A quick summary of themes, ideas, concepts that I learned so far in this class is good and bad designs is one of the really good main ones that I've learned, especially with the past videos of how good designs are more efficient and more accessible when it comes to being an entrepreneur, and how bad designs are really not the ideal when it comes to putting in the work, essentially. Um, Personal definition of a ideal creative entrepreneur. This goes in many ways of just being the fact that you want to be a creative person and creating new ideas, making yourself really accessible and likable as you come at often an innovative subject matter. Comparison and contrast between personal strengths, ideal creative entrepreneur. How are you similar and dissimilar in your definition? I'm similar in the way that, I've operated a vending machine in the Provo Town Center Mall in the way that, that creates like an entrepreneur's type spirit in terms of like business dealing. Dismissive is that it can come in obstacles such as handling pressure. Look at the results of the fact assessment. One of my main issues of weaknesses, strengths and weaknesses, this both to come by is communication, being confident in myself that you can do it, but you don't know if you're able to, in terms of pressure from other key components that are hiking you down, like, oh, this is not possible, you can't do this because this is the way it is. Be clear of why challenges for you. This is a challenge for me because really, especially, it takes a long time to really make this work in a way that it can be a challenge for being a creative person and being an entrepreneur spirit. As many businesses go out of business, you gotta really know the outcomes of all this. Core values, activities, you really being passionate and confident of what you really like doing. Causes and believe in why. The roles you play, enjoy, tolerate, hate in work situations. I'm an idea person, researcher. Person people don't really like is meticulous behavior. That was one I have to really work on. How do you resolve conflict in a group situation? Try communication is always key to work them out. Communication is always a really good key to have when it comes to conflict resolution. Are you comfortable with a C grade? I really need an A grade, and I really need to get a B plus, especially with me going into finance. It needs to be up in that top-notch module. What has the communication? Are you comfortable picking up the phone? I really like phoning people and really talking to people on the phone, specifically, and through emails as well. It's going over 3 minutes, but emails, phones, in-person meetings, that type of thing. What type of people works best with? Really people that really understand my reasoning, kind of have the same values and core concepts of me when it comes to taking on something like a project and really hoping to tackle that and achieve it in a way that we both have the same side of view on, if that makes sense. And yeah, that is it. Thank you for this video, and I appreciate it.